Hello, everyone. Welcome to chapter 254 on my RLDR Custom Creations YouTube channel. It is the weekend edition and a little bit of an early start to the weekend edition because it's a miserable day. It's raining again and I can't work outside. So I thought I would share a project idea with you today. So if you want to see what that is, all you need to do is stay tuned. Well, it's a rainy day outside again, so I'm not able to work on my lumber storage area anymore. And besides, got a call from the lumberyard this morning saying that my stuff wouldn't be until next Tuesday. So that's just the way it is some days. So I thought it would be a good day to come in here. Yeah, it's a little early for the weekend edition, but I've got a busy weekend coming up, so I thought I'd get on it while the weather was such that this is what I could do. So, in my videos, I've encouraged you not necessarily to do exactly what I'm doing, but to use my videos to get ideas to do you things in the future. And that's what I would like to achieve from this, to kind of plant that seed to get you going. I've done this numerous times through my teaching career, and that's where this comes from. I was always on the hunt for new projects that I thought my kids would think are cool. One that I did, and I've done a whole video on this, is making these pseudo intarsia pieces that we did with my grade 7s. This is all scroll saw work, cut all from one piece of wood, so everything fit, actually one piece of MDF. So everything fit together, and we raised pieces by adding 1/8 of an inch pieces behind it, and they painted them and put them together, and they looked awesome. Very, very proud of this project for my grade 7s. Something they could hang on their wall, didn't get thrown in the corner of their room or beat up in the garage. This was something I'm sure many of my students will have them for a long, long time. Where did that idea come from? Well, it came from intarsia. Okay, not necessarily this intarsia. This one has a little bit of a history. I had a student that had to leave our program kind of suddenly, maybe some foster care issue, I'm not sure. But anyway, she was gone. And this thing sat around in the shelf for a while. And one day it fell out of the shelf and the head broke off. Yes, there's supposed to be a head here. The cow's walking away from you, but its head is turned back and looking at you. It's a really cool pattern. I believe it's a Judy Gale Roberts pattern. So, yeah, it's kind of just the back end. And since I was always involved with doing awards in our school, I thought that this could be a really cool award, and it could be called something like the Cow's Butt Award. I'm substituting a word that I probably wouldn't use, but I want my grandkids to be able to watch this channel. So, but by the time I finished my teaching career, I could have added a little plaque on the bottom because I had a few names that would have gone on there. But hey, that was in the past. All's forgotten and forgiven. We move on. But anyway, this idea came from this established craft. So what am I looking at doing today? Well, okay. So last week, or was it the week before, I'm in my favorite store, and all of you that watch this channel know that that's Princess Auto. I'm at home there. Can I say it any differently? But so I'm walking down the aisles and I'm seeing these bottle stoppers, okay, for $1 Canadian, a buck, a toonie, a loonie, not a toonie. Anyway, and I thought, well, there are actually people in the turning club that turn bottle stoppers. They do some pretty cool ones. And I thought, well, because of the way I was brought up, I'm not into wine or alcohol at all. That's fine if you are. Not a judgment. It's just something I never was exposed to. So I thought, well, maybe we could do something else with this. So I am going to do something else with this, but I'm going to show you that in another video because it's going to be a little bit of a turning video. Okay. But these things, they're complete. They have a top on them. They have everything. Apparently, according to the to the picture on the display card, there's 4 different tops you can get, but Princess Auto just has these round ones. And I bought one of these there probably about a year ago. These things tend to be somewhat seasonal. But anyway, they're on sale. So I went in and I thought, well, what could I do with these? For $1, I I can afford to spend a little bit. So I have an idea that I'm going to make one of these into, or all of these into different bottle stoppers that I think is a little bit unique. It's off the beaten path a little bit. And once I get it done, I'll ask you if it's a little too far off the beaten path. But anyway, so in order to make this into a usable blank, the top needs to come off. And then there you've got a 5/16 stub that you can drill a hole and epoxy in, and away you go. But how to get this off? Now, I just pulled this one off, but I had taken this off with 2 vice grips before. And that's what I thought I'd show you this video. Just, it's a very, very simple project to do to make your own little bottle stopper blank for $1. And I bet you south of the border, something like this, if you'd buy it at a store like I did, you probably pay like 25 cents. Maybe it's like $4 for $1. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how I took this apart, and away we go. Then we'll have our blank for the project that I'm not going to tell you about yet. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit to tear one apart. And we're back. And I think I have everything necessary here to do this. It's amazing how when I turn that camera on, all of a sudden I'm missing pieces. But here I have one of the new ones still in the pack. And the packaging is a little bit messed up on this one, but on these things, oh, look at that. This one just fell off. Okay, that's probably why it was returned. Okay. We'll do that okay, again. Well, let's try that again. I wish they were all that easy. Okay, we got another one. And this one, the packaging is more intact, and it feels like this one's on more like it should be. So, yeah, that's on there. Good. One of the things that you have to be careful when you do this is the vice grip will leave little marks on the edge here. And I have minimized that by wrapping this in cloth. Okay, and then I think I have the vice grip set for the right size here. I'm just going to make sure it's straight. Yeah, that's good and tight. What you don't want it to do is you don't want it to slip and rotate, and I'm hoping I got that. And if you have enough padding, the jaws of the vice grip shouldn't bite. Now, I have little marks in 2 of the other ones that I've done. Obviously, no marks in the last one, but there. But those marks, I'm pretty sure I can sand out or deal with. And they're right up on the very top edge, too. And I don't know, other than appearance, I'm not sure if that'll be a problem. But all the others, yeah, see how these are really easy to take apart. That's all there's to it. Now, I haven't thought of anything that I could use these for. I haven't been protecting them at all, so they all have about 3 teeth marks in them on both sides. But I think for now I don't care. This is the piece I want. And Yep, I wrapped this one really good. There's no teeth marks on it at all. So I don't know, for $1, you can easily make a bottle stopper, or I know a few of my teaching colleagues that enjoyed a glass of wine at the end of the day or before they went to bed in the evening, and this would be a perfect thing for them. Others have joked with me they've never needed anything like this because there was never anything left in the bottle once they opened it. I don't know. I don't judge. I just move on. So anyway, uh, this is a very, very simple project that you can adapt, you can buy at your local discount store, and have a kit that you'd pay significantly more for if you ordered it online. Now, I know that there are some creators who have made more of a business model out of making these or selling these, and they're nice kits, and they might be of better quality than this. I don't know, but I think for $1, it's pretty hard to go wrong. So if you're into turning bottle stoppers, check out your local Princess Auto, and you can get these blanks really, really cheap. Like I said, $1. And then you can do whatever you want, whether it's just wood or wood and epoxy. I've seen all kinds of bottle stoppers done, but the one I'm going to do for you in a future video will not be a traditional one. That's all I'm going to say for now. So anyway, with that in mind, this was just a short little video to share something with you that I found at my local Princess Auto a couple weeks ago. The nice thing about that store, let's say for instance, I bought 6 of these things, and let's say I wanted another 6. The sale is over, but if they still had them there, it's within a month after the sale. So I could just go there and say, hey, these are on sale about 30 days ago. Can I get 6 more at the sale price? And they'd always say yes. They're a really, really good store to deal with. So I've appreciated that. No, I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them. I wish, but I've liked going there. It's pretty much a stop every time we go to Saskatoon, whether I need anything or not. So anyway, with that in mind, here's a simple idea. You can take it, and I would challenge you to take something like this and turn something on the top that's really cool and maybe a bit non-traditional. So anyway, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And that about wraps up this video. We will see you next week on the weekly edition. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.